Stand up aid the wearer from the box to the pressures below to create some common stressful situation. Beginning, funding, going, having, making, moving, shopping, driving, taking, and waiting. One, going to the dentist. Two, in a long queue. I think it's waiting, right?
I think too.
Yes.
Okay. Waiting in a long queue. Okay. Next. Draw in a track jam. Who want to answer?
I think traveling.
Traveling. This.
Yes.
Okay.
I think
I agree.
moving.
Moving.
Yeah. Moving stuck in a track jam.
Okay. Next, moving. A parking space. Who want to answer?
Taking.
What?
I think taking.
Taking.
Yes.
Okay.
I think finding a parking space.
I think it's
I
finding.
think funding too.
Yeah. Finding a parking space.
I'll find.
Okay.
Yes.
5. With your partner or family. Want to
I think shopping.
Yeah, I think so too.
shopping. Shopping with your family.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. 6. What house?
I think it's making.
Making house.
Taking house.
I think moving.
I think moving house.
Moving house. And making moving house. Okay. Next, 7. An interview. I think it's beginning.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah. Okay. Next, 8 is a speech. Who want to answer?
I think it's having a speech.
Having this. Having
Yes,
a
having.
Oh, okay. I agree. Next, 9. What by
I think taking.
taking
I think traveling by air.
probably
I think too, traveling.
traveling.
Yes.
Okay. Next, 10. An exam or text.
Taking.
Taking.
Taking an exam.
I
Okay.
think so too.
Okay. This finished. Next, which of the above situation is the most stressful for you? Can you add an honor to the list? Who want to first?
Me.
Okay, thank you.
My most stressful situation is taking an exam or test because it is very stressful to have to study a few days before taking the exam, and the results of the exam will be stressful.
Okay, thank you. Next, who want to?
I speak.
Yes.
My stressful is going to the dentist because I scared the dentist. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Next.
Right. I think the taking an exam or test because I have test phobia. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Next.
Me. Okay.
Okay.
Well, I think it's a long run because it puts a lot of pressure on people. It's a long wait, and there may be people cutting in line. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, next.
My most stressful situation is waiting in a long queue because it is so tired. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. For me, I think having being head up by traffic jam is one of the most stressful things because I think the traffic jam will waste a lot of time and destroy the good mood and miss the best time for viewing. Which I think is to the highway. I often travel with my parents, but I also often encounter traffic jam during travel. Oh, thank you. Okay, next question. Part B. What do you to do next? Which of these attractives are the most aperture for you, and why? In what other words do you relax? Playing sport, reading, eating or drinking, having bath, walking, grading, message, shopping, listening to music, watching TV, meditating, browsing online, blogging, using Facebook or YouTube. Who want to first?
Me.
Okay, thank you.
I think the most relaxing and extreme way is listening to music because music can relax my mind. I also relax by watching YouTube. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Who want to next?
I want to.
Okay, thank you.
My relaxing is walking park and watching TV.
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Who want to next?
Can I do next?
Okay.
My most effective activity to relax is drinking while listening to music. My hobby is listening to music and I like it, so I often enjoy going to cafe. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
And me?
Okay.
I often listen to music or watch TV. I will be in a very good mood when listening to nice songs. And if if me watching TV, I will see other people's lives, just like me have that kind of life. And I have sense of substitution and can realize a lot of pressure. Or I will choose go to shopping. By shopping, by what I like, which will also make me feel better. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Next.
Oh, I do active exercise to relieve stress because I don't have to think about anything while exercising. Yes, thank you.
Okay, thank you. For me, in my opinion, as for my way to relax, I usually listen to some music, do some exercises, and read some books. I think is running is the best way to relax, and I think the tiredness from running can make me forget a lot of troublesome things. Okay, thank you. Oh, we are finished part A and part B. Okay. Okay, we can continue. Part C ranks this situation from 1, most stressful, to 10, less stressful. Then discuss your choice. Who want to next first? Making a present to senior accused, leading a formal meeting, telephone in English, waiting a report with a tight deadline, negating a very valuable contract, meeting important virtues from abroad for the first time, asking your boss for a pay raise, dealing with a customer who has a major complaint, covering for a colleague who is away, taking part in a conference call. Okay. Who want to first?
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
I will speak my most stressful and least stressful. Dealing with a customer who has a major complaint is my most stressful, and taking part in a conference call is least stressful because the most difficult situation why I had to work part-time was dealing with customers, and taking part in a conference call is not too much of a burden. And thank you.
Thank you. So,
For me,
yes.
my most stressful is dealing with a customer who has a major complaint. And this is making a presentation to senior executives. Yes, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Who want to?
Me.
Okay.
I think the stressful is writing a report within a writing a report with a taking deadline. Because give a control amount of time, I can finish the report perfectly. The least transfer is it's 24 in English because my English very poor. Thank you.
Thank you.
And for me, I effort meeting important visitors from abroad for the first time because I afraid I will fail to negotiate the business. Thank you.
Okay. Next, who?
For me, I think most stressful situation is meeting important visitors from abroad for the first time, and least stressful situation is asking my boss for a pay rise. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. For me, in my opinion, I think the best stressful thing is choosing to receive important foreign visitors for the first time. Because my foreign language is not very well, I mightn't be able to communication well with the important visitors. So this will also put a lot of pressure on me. I think less stressful things for me are better reporting within a deadline because if you give me enough of time, I can finish this report perfectly. Okay, thank you. Next, make the words 1 to 8 to their definition A to H. 1. Life story. 2. Workaholic. 3. Workload. 4. Deadline. 5. Fixed time. 6. Work-life balance. 7. Quality of life. 8. Working environment. Part A. A system where employees choose the time they start and finish work each day. B. A time or date by which you have to do something. C. How a personally satisfied you are with the way you live and work. D. Someone who can't stop working and has no time for anything else. E. The ability to give a good amount of time to your work and to outside interests, e.g. family. F. The amount of work a person is expected to do. G. The people, things, and atmosphere around you at work. H. The way people choose to organize their lives. Who want to first? No. Oh, no, sorry. I think life story is to H. The way people choose to organize their lives.
I agree.
I agree. Okay. Who want to answer two? Workaholic? Two.
I think.
I think.
Yes,
you
you
first.
said.
You first. You
You-
first.
Okay, I think the D.
D. Someone
Yes.
who, yes, I think it too. I think it's two. Agreed. Three. Who want to answer? Work a lot.
I think S.
S. This. Okay, thank you. I agreed. Four, I think is B.
I think so too.
Okay.
Yes, I
Five,
think too.
fixed time. Who want to answer?
I think A.
A.
I agree.
Agreed. Six, a work-life balance. Who want to answer?
I think C.
E. E.
C. C.
C. Oh, I think maybe E.
Yes, E.
E. Oh, okay.
I think two. E.
Three. Okay. Seven.
And then I think is C.
C. Oh,
Yes.
yes, I agree. Eight. Working environment.
G.
D. Okay. Thank you. Next, part B. Complete each sentence with an appropriate word or practice from exercise A. One. I work until 11 o'clock at night to meet the for presenting the report. I think deadline.
Deadline.
Okay, I agree.
Yes.
Okay. Next. Two. I work 6 days a week and never have a holiday. My girlfriend says I am a
Workaholic.
Workaholic.
workaholic. Okay. Three. Korea has a hive at the moment because several colleges are off sick. Who want to answer?
Workload.
Workload.
Workload. Yes, I agreed. Workload. Four. She gave up a highly paid job to join a meditation group in India. She's completely changed her. I think it's life story. Life
That's
story.
still yes.
Life story. Okay. Five. Award system can help to reduce stress lives of employers by giving them more control over their working hours. Want to answer?
I think is working environment.
Working this.
8.
Oh,
Let's time.
what?
Let's type system.
Let's have. Oh, okay, maybe. Okay. I think it's fixed time. Fixed time.
I think so too.
Okay. Anybody agree? Fixed time. A fixed time system can help to help. Okay. We can go next. Six. If you have children, working from home may help improve your
Work-life balance.
Work-life. Yes.
or work-life balance. Okay. Next, many people agree that technology has greatly improved our and the way we feel about work. Others disagree, agreeing it actually increases stress. Who want to answer?
Quality of life.
Quality of life.
Yes, I agree.
Okay, I agree. Next, 8. A clean, quiet, comfortable, and friendly can actively reduce levels of stress. I think it's a working environment.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, finish. Next, part A, B. This? Huh? Oh, we are
Finish.
finished. Oh, thank you. We are
Yes.
finished. Discuss this question. When do you like under pressure? Why not? What decisions do you have to meeting in daily life? Which are the most difficult to meet? 3. Why do people become workaholic? 4. How important is the working environment in reducing stress? Who want to first?
I first.
Okay, something.
I am a workaholic. I think yes, because but when the workload is heavily, I also might maintain a balance between life and the work, and my quality of life is still very good. Thank you.
Thank you. Who want to next?
Me.
Okay, thank you.
I don't like working under the pressure, which will make me hard. I'd like to increase the free working environment. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Who want to next?
Me,
Okay, thank you.
I don't like working under pressure because working in a comfortable atmosphere makes working better. Thank you.
Thank you.
And for me, I don't like the working on the press because the underpress is so tired and the comfortable is so important point. Yes, thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Next. I first. I don't like working under pressure. I think too much pressure make work difficult. Thank you. Last one.
For me,
Yes.
I like to work under pressure because I can work better this situation. Thank you.
Thank you. Next question. What deadlines do you have to meet in your daily life? Which are the most difficult to meet? Who want to first?
Me,
Okay, thank you.
there is a assignment that needs to be submitted weekly. I'm lazy to do my assignment, so I keep delaying it and rush to the deadline.
Thank you. Who want to next?
Me.
Yes.
People have to submit their work result before the deadline. Almost everyone does, and this put a lot of pressure on people. Yes, thank you.
Yes, thank you. Next.
Me.
Yes.
I think the increasing amount of work in today still is the main reason for the increase in work Thursdays. Yes, thank you.
Yes, thank you. Next. Okay, I can. As for me, I think in my daily life, I have to finish some homework given by my professor before the deadline. Okay, thank you. Who on to next?
Me.
Okay.
I think it's not that people want to become workaholics, but that people have to work all the time because of too much work and too much pressure in life. Thank you.
Thank you. Next.
Me,
Yes.
I think to make a lot of money or to find the work really satisfying makes people becoming workaholic.
Thank you. Next. Question 3. Why do people become workaholics? Who want to answer this question?
I agree to the Minju's opinions. I think too the people want to earn many money. Yes, thank you.
Oh, thank you. For me, I think the reason why people become workaholics has to do with their life story and work a lot. Thank you. Next question. How important is the working environment in reduce stress? 1, 2 first.
Me,
Okay, thank you.
I think the working environment is most important thing because it is just like how we do better when we study in a quiet or clean place. Thank you.
No, thank you. Who want to next answer this question?
Me.
Yeah.
I think it's a higher salary and relaxed working hours, a more flexible workload. If there are these conditions, people will work more easily. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, next.
Okay.
That's me. I think a good and comfortable working environment is very important to relieve people pressure. Relaxed work environment can often make you more productive. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. For me, I think a good and comfortable working environment is very important to to relieve people's professional press and a relaxed work environment can often make people more productive. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you guys. See you.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Thank you.